Hello and welcome back to the channel. The Hubble Space Telescope has changed our fundamental understanding of the universe and provided some of the most detailed and accurate images of deep space since its launch in 1990. But that's not all the powerful telescope has discovered. Hubble has also discovered some things that are still puzzling and border on disturbing. In today's video, we'll look at some of the most haunting images captured by the Hubble Space Telescope, which will send shivers down your spine and possibly keep you awake at night. Ensure you watch to the end. But before you see the spookiest space pictures that might mar you, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button if you haven't already done so, in order not to miss out on any of our future uploads. Now let's get started. Here are the eeriest images captured by the Hubble Space Telescope. Number 1. Dying red giant star. The long-running Hubble Space Telescope captured a creepy image of a star surrounded by soot just in time for Halloween. This eerie image of a dying star appears to be a portal to the afterlife. The star, CW Leonis, an aging red giant, appears to be encased in orange spiderwebs. Sunbeams penetrating the sooty carbon surrounding the star, which is running out of fuel, are visible on the image. What could be the cause of this eerie star? Well, CW Leonis is the closest carbon star to Earth, shining at about a distance of 400 light-years, roughly 100 times the distance between Earth and the nearest star system, Alpha Centauri. The star is nearing the end of its life cycle, and instead of fusing hydrogen in its core like the Sun, it is instead fusing it in its outer layers. And as a waste product of nuclear fusion, the carbon was cooked up in the star's core. As fuel supplies run low, the CW Leonis is ejecting carbon-filled soot. Also, the plasma or superheated gas around its core will ultimately heat up, allowing hydrogen to refuse in the outer layers, extending the sun's ability to create heat until it runs out of fuel, sloughs off its gas layers, and leaving behind a cooling core known as a white dwarf. Over the previous 20 years or more, Hubble has analyzed the star multiple times. The magnetic field of the star may form the complicated interior structure of shells and arcs. Hubble's studies of CW Leonis over the previous 2 decades have also revealed the expansion of ejected debris threads around the star. CW Leonis light beams have been oscillating in luminosity, or inherent brightness, for at least the last 15 years, according to Hubble and other observatories. These rapid changes could be due to changes in the star's dust structure, allowing starlight to shine through different areas over time. But the exact cause has yet to be determined, and all we have for now is a dying red giant star that looks like red eye. Just imagine an angry red eye looking down at you. Now imagine that it wants to strike you down. Goosebumps! What else does the universe want to scare us with? Keep watching till the end of the video to find out. Number 2. The Space Monster and Space Snake. Are these monsters gathering all their strength in space, waiting for the right time to bring all their full might down on us? I can't help but imagine and shudder. When one first sees this image of the space monster, they perceive a monster with glowing eyes and faces. And, as much as we'd like to think otherwise, it's a capture of an Einstein ring. Hubble captured this image of a distant galaxy that has been considerably magnified and warped. According to NASA, the distortion is generated by gravitationally bent space, and the galaxy is 9.4 billion light-years away from us. Also, the massive phenomenon that resembles a giant snake is the subject of the second eerie image from space. At first glance, this Hubble Space Telescope image appears to be a large snake hissing with its tongue out. It is, however, a spectacular triplet of galaxies. 3 galaxies interacting with each other and engaging in a 3-way gravitational tug of war were captured by Hubble. It depicts the ARP 915 system, which contains some of our universe's strangest and most fascinating galaxies. Still, it gives me the jitters. Moving on, number 3. Fighting dragons. The dragons also didn't come to play. They're here for battle. We're convinced that these 2 dragons, or lions, or even lion-dragon hybrids, fighting fire with fire and space in a devastating battle. Our imagination, on the other hand, could not be further from the truth. The image of these dragons in battle depicts a stellar nursery or star-forming areas. The image, which is located in the constellation of Gemini, focuses on the creation of a big star. The development of stars occur in a dusty atmosphere, and the light of the stars is blocked from reaching us by this cloud of dust. The image is illuminated by the star's light passing through openings in the dusty cloud and reaching Hubble's vision. As eerie as it may appear, when fully comprehended, it is an awe-inspiring vision. Number 4. Ball of Fire. The next image appears to be a big man spitting a fireball from his lips, which certainly fits the Halloween theme. It is, however, a bipolar planetary nebula that Hubble discovered in the constellation Scutum. The Shield, a star, so a ball of fire nonetheless, is at the center, and it is emitting material in massive quantities from its outer layers, causing the cloud of gas and dust to create the beautiful nebula. Now let's move on to the space's Death's Archangel. Enjoying the video so far? Then what are you waiting for? Hit that like button and do leave your comments down below about what you think so far about these eerie images. Let's continue. Number 5. The Angel of Death. Isn't the Angel of Death, with his massive black wings and golden cane and somewhat elongated visage, the Angel of Death? That's the only way it can be. However, it appears that we are way off the mark. Again, this image was taken by Hubble right here in the Milky Way, and it shows a place where new stars are being born. The Herbig-Haro object, which is about 1,350 light-years away, was discovered in 2015 and is linked to newborn stars. Number 6. The Nebula of the Red Spider. Imagine these spiders crawling all over the Earth, your face, and your skin. Okay, that's too much. The Red Spider Nebula, which is both beautiful and terrifying, was recorded by Hubble's Space Telescope. This two-lobed nebula is about 3,000 light-years away from Earth, in the constellation Sagittarius. Because of its symmetrical look, this complex structure is called two-lobed. The Milky Way contains almost 1,500 of these planetary nebulas. Within their galaxies, planetary nebulas play a critical role. They can recycle heavier elements generated within the star and return them to space. When the local gas is squeezed and heated in front of the rapidly expanding lobes, the supersonic shock causes waves to form. When a star reaches the end of its life, a shell of gas and plasma is produced, which gives the nebula its blazing look. This is one of the final stages in the lives of celebrities. The Red Spider Nebula features one of the hottest stars known, as well as winds capable of generating 100 billion kilometer high waves. What more of this space have for us? What monstrous beauty is out there? To find out, keep on watching. Number 7. The Cat Eyes Nebula and the Karina Nebula. The Karina Nebula is one of the galaxy's biggest regions of star formation, consisting of huge towers of cool hydrogen laced with dust rising from the nebula's border. The head of a 3 light-year tall pillar of gas and dust is being eaten away by the blazing light of the adjacent bright stars in this incredibly beautiful image of stellar birth taken in 2010. The pillar is also being forced apart from within, as infant stars buried deep within it shoot out gas jets that can be streaming from high peak-like arrows flying through the sky. This fading star, 3,000 light-years away from Earth, is surrounded by a pattern of concentric dust shells. Each shell holds as much mass as all of our solar system's planets combined, forming a layered onion skin structure encircling the dying star. And lastly for today, the invisible made visible. Is this the Fantastic Four? No, it's not. The bullet cluster is actually 2 galaxy clusters colliding, with the bullet being an X-ray producing hot gas shockwave from Chandra, shown in red. Using Hubble's visible light data, astronomers were able to determine where each cluster mass was concentrated, shown in blue. They discovered that the majority of the mass was separated from the hot gas, indicating that it is made up of invisible matter. This is one of the best direct measurements of the mysterious dark matter that makes up the majority of the matter in the universe. With that, we have come to the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, kindly like and subscribe so that you can receive more engaging content in the future. Don't forget to turn on the notification button. And of course, always leave your comments down below. See you soon!